planned. But the doggy got a new dog. Planning with ideas when it's going to be streaming is really hard. So I really don't know when I can do the streams anymore. So I just gotta focus and find out a time when I can draw. So yeah, pretty much that's what's going on, world. But yeah, sorry about that. So yeah. Perfecto. Now that that's a cento, we can now get started with drawing. Now we're probably gonna have to wait a little bit before we can finally get Ed in here. Okay, I just sent him a message, so hopefully he will catch on to what's going on and he will understand what he needs to do, so I don't have to re-message him. So yeah, that'll be really nice if he understands what you need, what he needs to do, and he can just take care of that for us. Oh wow, that was a really nice one. I don't even need to fill in anything. Which, if that happens, you know you're doing really good. That's horrible. I just need to redraw this circle overall. I think that's right now the overall only problem. So, yeah. I just can't overall get a... Yeah, that looks good. Now, my idea with this is I'll just freshen up the circle, fix up anything that needs to be fixed, like it's emergency where it has to be fixed. And by going based off that information, we can continue with no sweats. Bingo. Bingo. Now what we're going to want to do is just do a nice overall clean out and not need to worry about the meaning of life and the Illuminati. Now I'm trying out new head shapes, and I thought it'd be a nicer idea to have like that in it, so I can make it a little bit more clear. And I've been trying with the more, you know, easier going eyes with just lines for them. We don't want anything too detailed, or otherwise it will get too detailed. I don't really want to have any emotions right now. I just want a good old plain character. Now my idea behind this is when I get this done and over with, this should look very nice. And that way I don't have to worry about that type of stuff. Now when I'm going back here, what I'm going to want to pay close attention to is not that we got the hair outline idea taken care of. Now what we're going to want to take really close attention to, so you can see how the hair spikes look a little bit too, there's not enough detail, so this is what I normally do. If there's too big of a gap between them, this is what I normally do, and it's quite easy, nice, simple. Don't need to worry that much. And that's just adding little spikes. Give it the idea of this is some hair that's in the back, and that it's not that bad. And that's why I'm giving it a darker tone. Now, I still have to set up my brand new drawing tablet, and when I do that, I might just have like a review after like drawing on it for a few days. I might just do a review on like what I think of it. So yeah. Now what we're going to be doing here is just adding little back stuff to the spikes. Just showing that there is, just showing that there is, darker hair spots longer than the frontier stuff, and that's just giving the small illusion that it is there. So I recommend doing this with about every single spike. Do just one dot for that one. With this one, you don't have to do it, but I do it. Now, this is very important. Now, this is a life or death situation here. Now, we're going to need to breathe. It's definitely going to be hard. Now, what we're going to want to do is what we're just wanting to get plain right done with this. Don't need to worry about it. Now that we got it all done with this color, of course, now we're going to want to go around and freshen it up, because we don't want it to be too big. But yeah, detail is key here. Now, what we're also going to want to do is this one. I forgot to do this one. So yeah, just you just want to focus. No need to worry. It's overall freedom. It's completely up to you how you want to draw. Of course, I recommend drawing back hairs to represent that. You do have three-dimensional hair, that you don't need to worry about that. And plus, it just takes up more space to give you the illusion that he has a lot more hair, and that it just isn't little hair threads. So yeah, that's what I really recommend. Hey, Pikachu fan. Not Pikachu fan. Hello, Lobby Frog. Welcome to the stream. Right now we're just drawing. But yeah, we don't want anything too picky. We don't want anything too complaining. If that happens, then you know you got a problem. So yeah. Okay, now we're just going to want to focus. We want to fill in everything. This might take a while, but it'll look really good when we're done and won't definitely be a waste of time. We'll make sure that it looks all good, nice and dandy fresh. Now what I'm hoping is that eventually one of my friends will pick up and they'll tell me that they can join, and they will be able to do it, and they are willing to do it. But that's just a hope, but I don't know if it will happen. Now what we're going to want to do is take that color. Now, I forgot to do this for the skin, but might as well do it now. Going around making sure everything looks good. And make sure that it's mostly covered. You can get away with little details, because if you're going to print it out or save it, you won't be seeing it that badly where you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, you just gotta focus. Make sure you can get away with everything that is not covered, and make sure that it looks all good and nice and minty fresh. I have a teacher that wants us to call him Mr. Minty Fresh. I haven't called him that yet. Swiggity swoogie, I'm coming for that booty. There we go. So now we got that done. Now we don't have to worry about the top part, because that's the easiest thing to get away with. Because if you're adding hair, you don't have to worry about the top part. Now, the reason I have had this in sections was because, first of all, it's just easier to draw that way. Then next of all, the next reason we have that is because it is a lot easier, because you can just take out your pen and fill that in and don't need to worry that much. No, you got that covered, and it'll take you a little bit less time than usual if you just do it as one big part and then just go all around, because it'd be a lot of moving around with your mouse. So yeah, that's one thing you got to consider. And you do got to consider a lot more. Now there is a one big main chunk of hair that is just going to be done in one separate part. So you also got to consider that you want one big separate part. That will make life a lot more easier for you in the future. Now while I'm going along, you're just going to want to follow. We should get that Bob Ross music in and go with a nice and smooth voice. You may fall asleep too, because if Bob Ross taught you anything, a smooth voice can get you to sleep. You know, going to sleep can help you a lot, because logic. Okay, I need a drink of water. Lobby Frog, I have a Pokemon cup for you, because I knew you were eventually going to join. Now, as you can see, we have very little done, but that very little is a very lot, because we only have 1, 2, 3 chunks left, which is going to be very, very good. Actually, let me do this quickly. I think this might be a good idea. Let's just change that to this. Now, that's something we can get away with. We won't get in trouble for doing that. I mean, we should be fine. As long as you don't tell anyone that we're doing that on purpose. Okay. Doop. 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 Okay, that was a lot longer to fill in than expected. Probably due to etcher lines and other stuff, so don't get mad. But we'll just have to focus through the confidence. So yeah. Feel free to chat if you have an account. If you don't have an account, and yeah, then you can't chat. You gotta make a account to chat and tell me what you think of the drawing and everything. But hopefully Ed will respond soon so we can actually do the drawing contest like I was hoping to. But he just was not responding, so I don't know what was going on with him. Don't know if he's crazy or not. But I'm hoping he shall be joining in quite soon. That way we can have him draw, and that way we can do a drawing contest. Because why not? Now, when focusing, you gotta be professional. To be an artist, you gotta be a professional, is what all those fake artists say. To me, all you need is a pen, a pad, and a pen and a piece of paper, and you're an artist. As long as you can draw, you're an artist. As long as you try to draw, you're an artist. As long as you don't fail at life, you're an artist. Now, I do want to try drawing a hand, because I am not going to allow myself to shy away, because normally I've been just doing circles. With doing the new redesign overall of my character, I've been really focusing on making sure that I just get that done and making life a lot easier for me. But doing that will only be wasting my time because I need a new hand design to go along, and I think I might have just found out the way. So yeah. Pretty much that's all that's going on right now. How about you? You homeless? You not homeless? I don't know if you can't answer me. Yeah. That's just what's going on right now. Now, what we're just going to want to do is just focus. No need to rush, no need to hurry. Just relax, take your time. The best thing to do is take your time, because if you don't take your time, it's going to end up bad for you. Because, yeah. Okay, so when I'm doing this, you're really going to want to focus. If you actually search my real name, you don't actually find any Gaming Goes Up content, which is good, because I kind of want my name to be anonymous for right now. Until I actually want to share it with you guys, because I'm planning on when we get half of 1,000, I'll reveal my name, although it has been said before. But yeah. I will just wait. And then probably someone will say, but you already showed your name before. How could that count as a face reveal? A name reveal? Well, I'm going to be like, because I never truly announced that was my name. And then I'm going to be like, touche. And I'm only going bigger, and you should never go bigger unless it's like a big chunk like that, because as you already saw with me doing that and trying to continue on, I just messed up. Bam. There we go. There we go. So now that we get, what the frick is this? One, that should never be there. 2, I don't recall making that there. 3, that's bullcrap. 4, that's bullcrap. 5, that's bullcrap. 6, that's bullcrap. Swiggity swoogie, I'm coming for that. I don't know. What's the meaning of life, Daddy? To not die. Thanks for the tip, Dad. You're welcome. Bingo. Now what I'm gonna just try to do, probably not gonna succeed, but you know, oh no. What we're just gonna do is that, because that should fix the problem. Oh, it's so ugly looking. I'm so disappointed in myself. Now there we go. That's a pretty nice. I'm hoping that I will finish Sonic 2 tomorrow. Now the only reason I'm doing that is because I'm replaying Sonic 2 with Tails. So when we get to the final boss, my life will be a whole lot easier. And plus then I can just show you the easiest shortcut with Tails for not Sky the last act for Sonic 2. So I don't know how this long this should take, but I'm hoping this will be over and done with soon. That way yeah, or otherwise I might just give that to JSR to do. But yeah. Now, when I'm drawing, I always want to have nice and vibrant colors. And leave the shading for the dark and non-warm colors. See, I count blue as a warm color if it's light. It's just perfecto. Now, what we're going to want to do here is very difficult. What just happened, you may ask? Well, it's quite simple. What I did was learn how to do 0 divided by 0. Okay, now that we get that done, we're now going to attempt, whoops, sorry about that. We're now going to attempt to do the hands. Now, I have not tried this new style of hands yet, but I'm hoping this new style of hands will be quite enjoyable. Okay, so it's taking me a little bit longer than expected. That hand's horrible. Okay, I'm gonna have to try a new style, but for right now, we're just gonna do a good old trusty circle. Just for right now, and I'll probably change it later. Now, I have a lot of work to do. So, I will be streaming tomorrow about drawing, and I will finish this tomorrow, hopefully. So, see you guys tomorrow.